Grocery store workers, janitors, and many others are being called essential workers right now. They're not. They're not essential workers right now. They've always been essential workers. There are so many people whose skills, whose hard work was never given the spotlight and praise it deserved. And it took a global pandemic and a fear of death for the world to acknowledge that it's often the workers who are getting paid minimum wage or the workers in general labor, the blue-collar workers that we can't function without. So thank you, grocery store employees. Thank you, sanitation workers and janitors and utility workers. Thank you, truck drivers, transit employees, postal workers, warehouse stockers, gas station attendants. Thank you, restaurant employees and those still delivering food and groceries. Thank you, farmers. Thank you, nursing home employees and caregivers, firefighters, police officers, paramedics, and so many others who are now suddenly labeled essential workers. You have been running this country all along, and so many of us didn't take the time to acknowledge how important or needed you've been all along. You are not invisible. You never should have been. Day after day, so many of you find yourselves on the front line of a public health emergency. You're doing your job under extremely stressful circumstances, while the panicked public often takes their stress out on you. Every human matters. Every job matters. Every hard-working person deserves respect and a spotlight. And I am sorry it took a global crisis to make people realize that we couldn't live without you. And thank you also to doctors and nurses and medical staff who are putting their health at risk, who are overworked and exhausted, and then coming home often not even allowed to hug their own children out of fear of possibly getting them infected. All of you who are being called essential workers, you aren't just essential workers now. You have always been essential. You will always be essential. And it's way past time you got the respect that you deserve.